Looking a little rough, but it's okay. All right. Hey, y'all. It's your girl, Tara with Moya K. Whew, this is Guided in Wellness, and I'm back with another read for the collective. I hope all is well. All right. I hope everyone is doing well. Thank you, everyone, for all your love, your support, your likes, your comments, your shares, and your subscribes to the channel. If you are new here, welcome. Make sure you hit that subscribe button, especially if you like the way that I read and you find the messages resonate or at least useful. Okay. And if you've been here with me since the beginning, thank you so much for coming on back. Okay. I truly appreciate it all the time. Everything you need to know about me is in the description box below. And please be aware that I am running a special for the month of February. The books for personal readings are open, and I am offering 10% the entire month of February for any love readings or Heartspace readings. And if you join any tier of my Patreon this month, then you will not only receive a free personal reading, but you will also receive a free love or Heartspace reading of your choice. All right. So with that being said, we're going to go ahead and get right into it. Cards are already falling out. I feel like that card comes out a lot when I use these cards for y'all collective. But anywho, we're going to go ahead and get into it. I did already pre-shuffle and say a prayer. So this is your reading. Hopefully the messages resonate. I feel like I've seen these cards before. Like I did a reading with these same cards before for y'all. Oh my gosh. I don't know. It could have been a personal reading I did, but something about this energy just feels very familiar. Let me get one more. It's like final message, advice, information. Okay. Y'all, I swear I got these cards before for y'all before. But we're going to see. Oh, excuse me. Confirmation. I don't know. I just burped. Maybe that's a confirmation burp. I don't know. I ain't even ate nothing today. So, anywho. First card out is Ancestry, number 42 with Tree. Okay. Second card out is Crystals, Achievement, number 9. All right. Third card out is Palm, Destiny, number 18, which also breaks down to a 9. 42, by the way, breaks down to a 6. And then the last two cards that came out was Angel Numbers, Confirmation, number 14, and Key, Opportunity, number 17. So we got 8 and 5 here. Okay, so change and like completion, change and like final moments almost is what I'm getting. All right, so here with the Tree, achievement and Ancestry, achievement and destiny, whoever I'm speaking to at this time, this message may relate to something that you are like some type of generational thing that you are doing, whether it is breaking generational curses, addressing generational trauma, addressing generational traumas. Okay, 32 traffic cone with caution just came out. Okay, there's something here that you want to be aware of at this time. Maybe I'm hearing like certain practices. I don't know what practices you are doing or using to like heal these things or work through these things. Some of you may just even also have questions about your ancestry, right? Where you're from, where you're going. I'm hearing like Akashic records, reincarnation. Some of you may have questions about reincarnation. So I'm hearing just be aware, just be cautious of, I guess, like how you are researching this information or who you're getting this information from. I especially when it comes to like tarot readings and things like that, just be aware. I always like to tell people, use your discernment, and if the messages resonate, then they are for you, and if they don't resonate, then that message just may not be for you. So just kind of take what is for you and what is not. But with 32 out here, we have 5, and 42 we have 6. I'm also hearing like be aware of going backwards. Be aware of like how, like I said, it's just giving me like a tread lightly as you work on these things or as you move through these things, as you are uncovering things about your ancestry, even like how you are communicating or connecting with your ancestors. I'm just here like, you know, just be aware, be cautious, be careful. We have number 27, 2 and 7 break down to a 9. That's lotus flower, enlightenment. Yeah, so it's like be careful and Okay, yeah, that kind of goes back to what I was saying earlier. Like, be careful about how you are receiving information. Oh, interesting. We have 21 and 12. Repeated mirrored numbers out here. So be just like I said, there is enlightenment here that you are getting and that you are gaining, whether it is this reading or research that you are doing, or there may have been some information that you received recently that kind of made you a little bit more aware of what it is that your role is here. Earlier, I was talking about Akashic records and reincarnating. You know, well, you may not know, but I believe, and this is my personal opinion, this is not fact. I believe that we are, there are some people in this world who have been here before, right? If you believe in reincarnation, then, you know, this message may be for you. But, you know, and in believing in reincarnation, it comes with like purposes and contracts, right? When you agree to be reborn into the 3D world, you come here with a specific purpose, right? You come here with basically like a guidebook in a sense as to like what it is that you are to do in this particular lifetime. So some of you may be becoming more aware and in tune with what it is that your purpose is, right? What it is that you agreed to do here when you decided to reincarnate. So we have 21, which is recycle, which means which represents recovering things, and then we have 12, which is peace, which represents harmony. So at this time, like I said, you are learning things, you are finding things and learning things and exploring things and experiencing things even that may that are bringing you into some type of harmony. You're recovering. It says hello again. So a lot of you may be reconnecting or uncovering with your with ancestors at this time, learning information, like I said, about your lineage, about your past, about your Akashic records, right? There's some type of information that you, and I'm hearing like somebody may be asking what are Akashic records. Go look it up. Google, okay? Research is free. Yeah, there's something here about like I said, you're uncovering something, you're recovering something, you're discovering something, or even if you've been here before, right? If this is a life that you lived before, then you are rediscovering something that is giving you, like I said, the information that you need to bring you into harmony with your ancestors and just with your lineage and with your soul's purpose even. Okay. So with achievement out here, there's some, it's like, this is something that you're supposed to do, because we also do have destiny out here, both with showing up representing number 9 or showing up as the number 9. So it's like also by you uncovering and you discovering and you connecting with your lineage, it's going to bring something, it's going to bring something in for you, or you are going to have some type of success, or, like, it's a good thing is what I'm getting. That's just what it's, I'm not necessarily saying like you're going to be famous or, you know, something like that. If I don't know your life or your story, so I don't know how you are utilizing your ancestral, you know, connections and gifts in your life, but I am getting like there is some type of, it's good for you. Like this is a part of the path, a part of your journey. And that's interesting because we literally have mirror, which is reflection, number 20. And then we have labyrinth, number 15, which is journey. So even before I would like the card came out, as I was, you know, thinking of it, it's like, this is a part of your plan. This is on your path. This is what you are supposed to be doing. And this may even be asking you to reflect on things at this time. Reflect on your journey, reflect on the lessons that you've learned, reflect on who you are as a person, right? I'm hearing like alignment, checking to see if you are in fact in alignment with your, you know, with your purpose, with your path. Also understanding that this experience, right, this life, this human experience is a journey. The things that you may be experiencing at this time, some of you may be going through a difficult time. That's not for everybody, right? Because some of you may not be going through a difficult time. Some of you may be feeling, you know, very good and very positive about life at this time, and how life is going. Yeah, some of you may be experiencing a lot of abundance at this time with cowrie shells, number 25, which breaks down to a 7. Some of you could be experiencing abundance at this time, and even that is a part of your achievement. When you're on your path, when you are going through your journey and you are doing it in a reflective way, you're doing it in a self-aware way, you are doing it and going on it in a way where you are open to learning and willing to learn and willing to experience, you'll start to notice good things happen in your life, right? Or the things that you want, positive things. You'll start to feel good about life. You may even experience abundance. Okay, we just had endings come out here. Interesting. You will even experience endings, right? Everything is not meant to be forever. And I said everything. I didn't say all things. Everything is just not meant to be forever. There are some things that you will start with and die with, if that makes sense, right? You'll start your life with it and you'll die with it. But even when I say forever, you may reincarnate again and you may not have that same experience, right? If that makes sense. So, also there's something here about things ending that may even be a part of an achievement for you. And this is number 29, which breaks down to an 11, which is a master number. Okay. And 11 breaks down to a 2. So take those numbers how they resonate for you. You could be seeing 222 at this time, or like 1111 a lot. We have 22. Yeah, like I said, you could be seeing 222. Butterfly with metamorphosis coming out here. There's also transformation that happens on your journey. So this is really like describing and explaining and expressing your journey, right? Your life path, just your life in general. Right? If you sit back and reflect and think about how life has gone for you so far, where you were, where you are, it will bring up, it may bring up a lot for you. It's also going to very much so cue you in as to, where your life is headed, and, just how you need to move through it, right? Whether you need to make changes, transformations, let things go, pick things up, it's up to you, right? We all have choices. Okay, I have 30 out here. Smiley face with joy. Okay. Yeah. And a lot of you are finding like joy in your journey at this time. Or, even if it's not always good, right? Even if you're not always happy. Because I do often see that a lot dealing with my clients, like with my therapy clients and also with my tarot clients, having to, remind people that happy is not a default, right? And a lot of people view happiness as like the default emotion. But I tell people, if we were meant to only experience one emotion, we would all be robots. But we're not. There's a plethora. There are so many different emotions that we can feel at any given time or at any given moment on any given day. You can cycle through like 30 emotions in one day. That may be very overwhelming and a lot, but it's possible, right? We may not just always feel good or feel happy all the time, but that doesn't mean that you're not on your path, or it doesn't mean that you're not on the right journey. And sometimes a lot of people take like, oh, I don't feel good, or oh, this is not working for me, so I must be doing something wrong, or I must be on the wrong path. This must not be for me. But that's not always the case. Okay? Use your discernment again. All right, let's get into destiny. So what's this destiny card for the collective here? Hopefully the messages are resonating. Thank you so much for joining me at this time. Okay, we have community, and what else came out with that? Disruption. Okay, so we have 37, which breaks down to a 10. Bees, community. And then we have lightning, number 41, which breaks down to a 5, which talks about disruption. So it may be your destiny. Whoever I'm talking to at this time, it is your destiny, or it has been your destiny to always find that it brings me back to the generational curses, breaking generational patterns and curses and things that I was talking about earlier. Whoever I'm speaking to may find that you've lived a life where you find connections to be very challenging, where you may experience like issues with issues with family. You may experience You may experience issues with friends, with friendships, or just, you know, when you find yourself being in a community space, right? Connecting with others, you just find that there may always be some type of disruption, right? Some type of discomfort, some type of challenge, issue, something like that. Because it's coming under the Destiny card. Yeah, number 24, phrases representing motivation just came out. 24 breaks down to a 6. So yeah, what I'm getting with that is like it is your destiny to have those experiences, right? Whatever contract you signed when you came back into the 3D, you agreed to heal these things, work through these things, break these things, right? Break these patterns or these curses. You know, you could have even been sent, right? Even if you didn't agree to it, that could have been the call that you got when you were sent back here, right? Like when the Most High reincarnated, or you know, however that works. When you were reincarnated, you said, all right, I'm gonna go down here and this is what I'm gonna do, right? Or you were sent here like, okay, look, my guy, my girl, I need you to go down there and I need you to, you know, I need you to do something. I need you to set some boundaries. 26 with fences, breaking down into an 8. Right, I need you to go in and set some boundaries. I need you to go and give motivation to the people. Whoever I'm talking to, I could be talking to someone who is like a public speaker, or someone who is like a healer, or someone who does like a lot of work with other people. You are always finding that you are in places or in spaces where there's a disconnect or a breakdown, or like the card says, a disruption in a community space, in a family space, in a union space, in a connection space. Right? Where people should be getting along, or where it may benefit the people in the space to get along, you find that there's usually a disconnect. And there's something here about you and about your purpose and your path and your journey that bring these things into harmony. Like it says here, recover in harmony. That could be a part, like I said, the generational pattern that you're trying to enforce, while trying to break the disruption. All right, you're trying to break it up. You're trying to eliminate it or alleviate it out of the patterns, right? Out of the generational line. I hope that's making sense how I'm saying it, but please take it how it resonates. Please go to the Most High, pray about it. But there's something here about distractions with number 11, master number 11, clouds representing distractions. Some of you may find that you get easily distracted, or you may encounter a lot of distractions. And that happens when you are on your journey and you know, in your journey and on your path and you're doing things right. You're going to encounter distractions, because the enemy is always there, right? The enemy is always there to knock you off your square. The enemy is always going to be there to try to get you to just veer off, right? To do something different, right? To not follow the path, to not follow the plan. Because if you follow the plan, you bring more people into alignment. You bring more people, I mean, yourself, of course, but because this is talking about community, you run the risk of bringing more people into alignment, making more people self-aware, right? The enemy is designed to keep people blinded, to keep people hidden, to keep people in the dark, right? To keep people covered, to keep people dumb, you know, to keep people unaware, in a lack mentality or a lack space. And so you may have encountered a lot of those distractions. You may have found that you've connected with people who try to keep you in that space, or even certain things happen in your life that have created this mindset where you're like, okay, I gotta be in this place, or I gotta be in this space. Okay. Is there anything with distractions before I move on? As soon as I asked, it came out. I know that's right. Thank you, God. 34, breaking down into a 7, with sunflower. It says action here. So 1919 on the timer. So when you find yourself in a space of being easily distracted, it's not a time for you to be idle. It's not a time for you to sit around. It's a time for you to move. It's a time for you to get into some action. Okay. Because like I said, the devil, well, I didn't say the devil, I said the enemy, but the devil wants to distract you. Okay. And y'all know how it can be sometimes. So I'll speak for myself. I know when I get bored, I'm very easily distracted when I get bored, and then I end up in some shit that I don't have no business in, end up doing something I don't have no business doing. It said relationships. Some of y'all may even get into relationships. Okay, I know something. I trust and believe. Number 35, breaking down to an 8. I done been, and that's interesting because it said we just got 34 and then 35 came out. So it may even be telling you to, take action as far as connecting, right? Because remember, your purpose here, whoever I'm speaking to, your purpose is to bring people together. Your purpose is to connect with the community, okay? And so you do that by building relationships with people. But also to further it, with what I was saying, I done been in a couple of relationships, okay, that I had no business being in, all because it was a distraction, right? Even relationships are sent to you, right, as a distraction. Use your discernment. Okay, let's move on. So what's angel numbers with confirmation and opportunity with key? Wow, there you go. All right. Asking ye shall receive. Interesting. We got love and hope to fall out, but I'm going to take the one that actually showed it. So we got surrender with number 39. 3 and 9 break down into a 12, which further break down into a 3. Okay, with water, surrender. So what's happening at this time is you are receiving some type of your confirmation. You could be seeing a lot of angel numbers, 12 12, 10 10, 11 11. Earlier I said 2 2 2. Earlier I also did say 11 11. Because there's an opportunity. And here it says keys open doors. So you are receiving some type of information at this time, or even receiving an opportunity, whether it is something that is coming, or for some of you, something that is already here. What is happening at this time is the spirit, right? Most High is asking you to surrender at this time, because whatever it is that this new opportunity is, or whatever it is that the confirmation that you've received related to this new opportunity, I'm looking at the keys. Some of you could be receiving keys to a new home, keys to a new car, keys to a new business or office space, or just information. I consider information to be keys. You could be receiving some type of key to unlock something. It is your destiny to like I said, be in this healing space, to be in this helping space, or just this community space. And right now there's something that is either in your energy at this time, or something that is coming to you that is going to ask you to surrender. Some of you could even be in a time, literally energy at the bottom of the deck. Yeah, something in your energy, like I said. There's something here that is asking you to surrender at this time so that you can receive this opportunity even. So take it how it resonates wherever you are, because some of you may be already receiving and needing to surrender, and some of you may be needing to surrender so that you can receive. Okay. And whatever it is that you are going to receive is going to just be another key, right? Another door, another step, just something else to further you along. Anything else with this information? Okay. Yeah. Okay. So this card was supposed to come out. Heart, love. Some of you may even be receiving some type of opportunity. Okay, we are in the month of February. You know how y'all like to do in February, okay, with Valentine's Day and stuff like that. So some of you if you're in a relationship at this time, you may be receiving a new opportunity, or you may be seeing signs or confirmations or information about, maybe taking the next step in your relationship. If this is not pertaining to a relationship, you may simply just, spirit at this time may simply just be asking you to surrender your heart space, right? Surrender the emotions that you have. Surrender so that you can be in a space of like love and acceptance, things like that. If this is pertaining to someone who is single, at this time, you may be receiving some type of like love offer, right? You may be receiving an opportunity to get into some type of relationship or connection. Remember, it don't have to be love. It could be a business partnership, but with heart and love coming out here, it may be romantic. So, the same message applies. Being in a space where you allow yourself to open up, being in a space where you allow yourself to receive, right? Because a lot of you could be asking for love at this time, but keeping yourself closed off, right? Or blocked, or like a guard up or a wall up, and it's not allowing you to receive love with open arms. And I'm hearing it's kind of like the love that you desire. Okay. And so, you know, I'm gonna go ahead and throw it out there. If you do feel like you are experiencing some type of like blockage in your heart chakra or just your heart space, you know, you feel like you have any questions about like future love or current love, or just, you know, how to move in a more loving energy, like I said, book a heart space reading. Okay. If you're curious to know about like relationships or, you know, past, present, future, whatever, book a love reading. All right. I am running a special this month where I'm doing 10% off. That information is on the community tab on how to book. Okay. All right. Any more messages before I go? Any final messages to close out, Holy Spirit? I just heard I got the joy, 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 joy down in my heart. Okay. I love that. I love that for you. All right. That's it. Thank you so much. So yeah, I'm not getting anything else from this. So right now, what you are experiencing, collective, and I'll say this and close it out. Right now, what you could be experiencing, for whoever's resonating with this collective, is you are going through something that is very intentional, very spiritual, very supposed to happen, right? Like it's very, it's supposed to happen. That's all I can just keep telling you. You're on your path right now. You're taking the right steps. If someone came to this reading and was questioning, like, am I doing it right? Am I doing it wrong? I'm hearing you are doing it right, because you're doing it. If you are always doing the work, if you are always taking steps forward, then you're doing it right. Right? I can't tell you which decision to make. Only you can do that for yourself, right? I can't tell you, you know, where to go or who to choose or what to choose, or only you can do that. But please understand that no matter what choice you make, it's still going to propel you forward. Now, depending on certain choices, you might experience delays, or you might experience, you know, bigger obstacles, or, you know, put yourself in deeper, tough situations. That's all a part of life, right? It's not about making the right or wrong decision. It's about making a choice and a decision that is best for you. But whoever I'm speaking to, you are moving into a place of peace, into a place of harmony, into a place of love, joy, community. All of the things that you desire are in and on your path. You're getting there, right? And you got to get there. You got to take action. Don't allow the distractions to keep you from taking action. Okay. Because there are a lot of things that are going on right now that could potentially be distracting you. Thoughts, feelings, people, places, things. Take it how it resonates. You know, I feel like whoever I'm talking to, you know, when things feel a little off, okay? Or you just know when things don't feel right. Pay attention to your intuition, okay? Go within. And I'm hearing like you're going to be okay, all right? Love is in the air, right? Whether it's because it's the month of February, or because like love is actually in the air for you, whether it's self-love or love of other people. Love is in the air. There may be an opportunity here for you to experience that. And I'm hearing keep an open mind, because you may get to experience it and not even a way that you think that you are going to experience it, or you may experience it not in the way that you want to, but in a way that you need to. Okay, so surrender, keep an open mind, keep an open heart, set your boundaries, and get out there and really just live your life. All right, collective. So that was your read. With that being said, I love you. I hope the message resonated. Mwah. Be well. Bye.